What's up out there? Welcome back to some more Melvor Idle Hardcore. We are on Gen 2. This is episode 61. In the last video, we were doing some rune crafting, and we are still doing rune crafting. This is going to take a little bit. Not sure if it's going to be done by this next Wednesday when I do my next video or not, but we'll see. So, since the last video, I have not done anything on Herblore. I did work on the Crow, because I had a ton of runes in here, the combination runes. So I just took this, I think it was at like 96. Now it's up to level 99 mastery. So this one is done. I did not spend the mastery pool on itself. Any of the mastery XP that came in, I spent on other things like the dragon and maybe the unicorn or something like that. The combat ones, I guess I'm going to want these. So I want to generate those. I don't know. Maybe I will let this build back up to 95%. I have to think about this one because I think I do want to use these, build these up so I can use them in combat at some point. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. But the Crow's done, so that one's taken care of. And let's see here. I finished off staves and wands. Those are now done. So this is all complete. And the way I've been tackling my mastery pool here on this side, I've kind of just been working my way through the basic gear. So the acolyte stuff, all this really crappy acolyte stuff, because it doesn't take as much runes as the higher tier stuff. Like the expert gear takes more runes. These take 250 fire and 5 nature. So these are pretty expensive to craft, but because I've spent all my mastery pool on them, I don't have to worry about them. I do have some nature runes in stock and ready to go, but what I've been spending my mastery pool on is all of these expert, all this kind of gear, raising these up. I don't want to do that. And anything with the gold band on it, I've been raising those because those cost the most of that respective rune. So I figured it's cheaper in the long run to spend all my mastery pool on the more expensive stuff and then craft the cheaper stuff. So that's what I've been doing. Let's see here. Wands and staves are done. Those are good. And I did do a bunch of air runes overnight or all day today. We were out busy doing stuff. So I had like 300,000 air runes. I've built it back up to close to 600,000. I think at some point I did some nature runes and some body runes. So those are done. And I'm going to hang on to all these combo runes that I've got. There's a ton of these things here. I don't know how they work in combat exactly. Like I haven't sat down and looked at, measured out the ones that I need versus the ones that I have. I mean, I've got all the combination ones. But as far as like spells in combat, when I go into combat, I will not use the ancient runes. But I will start using these in the combat format, combat style or combination runes for magic instead of the regular runes. That way I can use these things up. They're free to me anyway. And I think that'll be a good expenditure of all these. So let's see here. Yeah, I did nature, body, and air. And then I finished off the Crow tablets. Staves are done, wands are done. You can see how far I've got progress on here. These are going along fairly well. And let's see, spend that on that little gold item there. But you can definitely tell the difference. Like this fire expert stuff takes 250 to make. These take 100 and a quarter. Like it divides by 2 almost every time. Not quite there, but if you go to earth, it's 200 and then 100 and then 30. And then this is 150, 75, and 25. So I don't want to do the expert gear. I don't want to have to create that stuff if I don't have to. I'm doing everything I can to create everything that is not that. So working on basically rune crafting, and that'll be going for the next little while. I have plenty of tablets now, 500,000 here. And we've got plenty of potions. So we're stacked on all that stuff. And I do believe my rune crafting potion. No, I still need to make more. So we're going to have to create some more of these at some point. No big deal. We'll have a big stack of that whenever this is done. That's kind of about it. This is going to be an easy video here. Oh, percentage wise, I have completion log of 95% even, 95.00%. And that was 94.77 last time. So we've gone up a little bit. Obviously we've gone up a little bit, but a very little bit. The mastery's jumped up quite a bit. It was at 95.95% and we're now at 97.12. So closing off a lot of these has made that number pop up a little bit faster. And the overall completion won't really go very far until we start getting like the pets and the monsters and the items and that stuff. But the mastery does have a large chunk. And if we look at this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills left to do. Not sure what I'm going to do after rune crafting. And I don't know if I'm going to get rune crafting done before the next video. I hope so. We'll see. But if I don't, I think I'm going to do fishing and cooking next. Maybe do a pit stop into herblore and summoning to finish those two pieces off, because there's going to be some potions I need and some tablets I need for these two. And I still have the one rune crafting. I think I have a mining one left to go. So there's a few things left in herblore to finish for potions. And I know there's some little bit of summoning for cooking and fishing to do. So that'll probably be where we go next. Really any of those directions would be good. And actually I could do cooking and fishing too. Well, I need to tie those into summoning and herblore, because I think you need components from both of these to do things in both of these. So I don't know. We actually have a ways to go on rune crafting, so I may not be done next time. Got a lot left to go, or a lot done, but there is a lot left to go. So I don't know, we'll see. But that will do it for this video. And hopefully we're not rune crafting on the next video. Anyway, that will do it for this one. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.